It's Father's Day. Well, this video is like a couple weeks after Father's Day, but for Father's Day I made my husband pineapple upside down cake. This is a recipe I printed out like 10 years ago from the Betty Crocker website, and you're just going to follow the directions on a Betty Crocker yellow cake mix, and then you need a can of pineapple, a jar of maraschino cherries, butter, and brown sugar. It's a pretty simple recipe, and the cake turned out great. So I'm having the oven preheated to 350. I am going to use two 9-inch round cake pans. Here is, you drain the pineapple juice. You want it to equal 1 1/4 cup. The juice in the can is not enough, so you have to add a little water until it is 1 1/4 cup of like the pineapple juice and water mixed together. This you're going to substitute in the cake mix. I think the cake mix required 1 cup of water. Instead of that, you're doing this pineapple juice mixture with the cake mix, and then what it requires on the box was 3 eggs and oil, whatever your box cake mix requires. I'm going to melt butter in the cake pans. Just stick it in the oven that you have preheated. You want enough butter melted to cover the bottom of the pans. And this is just an easy way to melt it without having to stick it in the microwave. Then I have the batter being mixed in my KitchenAid. I absolutely love my KitchenAid. I get a lot of use out of it. So now with the pans with the melted butter, you take your cup of brown sugar. So since I am doing 2 pans, I just have to kind of like eyeball it. So half of the brown sugar in one pan, half in the other pan. So you want to sprinkle the brown sugar until it's covered the bottom of the pan. I ended up just using my hands. I was trying to use a spoon, and it's just a lot of work. You know, brown sugar sticks together really well. So you want to crumble it until both of the bottoms of the pans is completely covered in brown sugar, soaking up that butter that is melted in the bottom of the pans. Now once you have all your brown sugar distributed, you then take your pineapple slices and arrange them neatly on top of the brown sugar. I did the round slices. It's like the classic, what most everyone uses, but you can use chunked pineapple to line the bottom. You don't have to do the slices. Next time I probably will just do the chunked. After I served it to my husband, he made a comment that his mom never liked the slices and she preferred the chunked pineapple. So I think a lot of people just use the slices because then you put a cherry in the middle and it makes it look very pretty. So there I am putting the cherries in the middle. I ended up having to open a second can. The recipe really only calls for 1, but I was a perfectionist and I wanted all the circles to look good. And then you take your batter and you pour it over. Again, since I'm doing 2 pans, I have to eyeball it, but I think I did a pretty good job. So then you bake it in the oven for 40 to 45 minutes. My oven took 40 minutes. And then as soon as you remove it from the oven, just take a knife and just score the edge or slide it through the edge so it doesn't stick. And then you're going to turn the pan upside down. I put one upside down on a baking dish or my cake stand, and on another one just on a tray. You want to leave the pan there for 5 minutes. This is giving the chance for that bottom juices to soak down, because now that you have it upside down, you have all that butter, brown sugar soak through. There, it took it off. These no-stick pans are awesome. I just got them at my grocery store, so they slid off really easily. It looks great until I dropped the pan on the corner. But anyway, so my original idea was I was gonna stack these to make a 2-layer cake, but I ended up not. This cake is so juicy, so moist that you can't really pick it up. It will fall apart. So my stacking idea did not work out, but that's fine. I had another cake pan. I just now had 2 cakes, and honestly, between me and my husband, they were gone within a day. Oh my god, I don't know why I don't make this cake more often. It was awesome. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.